Hey everyone, this is Jenny Garcia, and these are the last pages of my reading journal. These are going to be process of my reading A to Z challenge that I couldn't finish, my favorite and least favorite books, a little bit of journaling about my reading challenge, and the front and last page. And on the right of this spread, I have this image that I made using Canva. And I think that I had a template that I ended up like quite changing a bunch of things, but I do love how this turned out. And now I just have to glue this photo down. I only had 4 books left to finish the challenge, but it is what it is. I tried my best, and on the left I used some Citrus Twist Kids paper that I printed on Epson presentation paper. That way it was a little bit thinner and it wasn't as bulky as regular cardstock or photo paper. And I was trying to add things to decorate on the right, even though that it already has a bunch of elements. It has a quote, it has a title. It doesn't really need anything else, but I am an over embellisher. I do love to add things. I typed a little bit of journaling on this die cut, which is also from Citrus Twist Kids. In this spread, everything is going to be Citrus Twist Kids. And I'm looking for more items to add to both sides, and this is the Slow Down collection, and it has a lot of items that could be it has books and also other cozy items like teacups and I think houses and stuff like that, flowers. It's really pretty. I love these alphas from Citrus Twist Kids, but I decided to add a second one. That way there's a difference between the A and Z and 2. That way I can put it pretty close to each other without creating, and it's easy to read. And I'm using my little ruler from that comes with the Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen. And I love these puffy stars. It's one of my favorite sheets to use. And that puffy sticker says relax and enjoy. And I kind of wanted to layer it with some washi and these cute leaves. And the sticker wasn't as sticky, and also there's washi underneath. Sometimes it's hard to glue on top of washi, so I use a Tombow Extreme adhesive so it would stay there. And I love to add washi. It always adds a little layer for when I want something, but I don't want something too noticeable. And I use one of the puffy hearts, and then I have these little stars that I made with a Lawn Fawn die and my Big Shot from Sizzix. And to put them in place, I'm using a quick pick tool, and I'm using the Tombow Mono Aqua liquid glue because if I add too much glue, it's gonna dry clear and not dry tacky as the Mono Multi liquid glue, the one with the green cap, would. And it's very simple. I just ruffle up the top to make it look like I ripped it from a notebook. Now I'm going to move on to my favorite and least favorite books. I was just looking for items that are book related, but they can also match the books. My favorite book was Drive from Neal Shusterman. It's about a drought in California and what happens. There's a theory that's called 3 days to animal, which means that given the circumstances, humans could behave as animals and be, throw logic and reasoning out of the window after 3 days. So that's one of the things this book explores, and how people can change given the situations. It was really good. He's an amazing writer. And I ended up picking this paper. It's very old. You're not gonna find it. It was from the A Beautiful Mess kits, but I love it. I love this pattern paper with the books, and these library cards are just from Etsy. They're regular library cards. Are they from Etsy? I think they're from Etsy. But they are perfect for this layout, because I wanted to write a little journaling about why I thought that the books were the best and the worst. And the characters from Dry were really well written. If you had to hate a character, you hate it for real. And they're complicated and layered, and it's such a good book. And I had this sort of desperation, like reading the book. I was like, I need to know what happens. You know that Sheldon Cooper meme that says, like, I don't need sleep, I need answers? That was me. I read this book in days because I needed to know what happened at the end. So I always try to line the paper in the middle in a way that I can close my book and it's not gonna fold in the middle, or that it's gonna keep the book from closing. So I have to like not put it exactly in the middle, but once it's glued, I kind of have to like bend it because the book is so chunky. It has that curve, especially on the left side. So that's what I kept like gluing the paper and kind of closing it and opening it. And I love when it layers perfectly in the middle. And these mini books are from Everyday Explorers. They're from the Mini Bookmakers Club kit, but you can also get them individually. And I was trying to see which sides I was going to use. I wanted to write my journal in before gluing the card down, and I used this fountain pen from Preppy. I found it in a stationery store, and I think August 5th is stationery store day. So if you have a stationery store near you, make sure you support it that day. Yes, it's August 5th, and they have an Instagram page and everything called Stationery Store Day. And there you can go to the website and look on. They have a list of states, and you can go there and check out if you have any stores near you that are participating, because they have like special merch, and it's very fun. I just love stationery items. I don't know if you noticed, based on all the stickers and the pencil paper and library cards, even though it's 2023. These stickers are the Nail Alpha stickers from Studio Calico, and they are some of my favorite. All this little sticker sheet needs, it's numbers, like that would have complete my life. But I love the Studio Calico has these alphabets, and then they do them in all the colors. It's one of my favorite things. Oh, and I didn't like, let's call it a doomsday, because the story was really dumb. The characters were awful and boring, And there was nothing interesting about this book. It was really, really, really disappointing. If you have this on your on your want to read list, maybe don't. I mean, maybe you liked it. That's one of the things. Like, sometimes there are books that I don't like, but I know other people would like. This one is just plain boring. There are books that I don't like because of the genre, because they're slow paced, because they are over descriptive. But I know there are good books. It's just me. In this case, this book sucks because the book sucks. I'm using a lot of stickers from Pipsticks, but this little notebook is from the Passion Planner, and I love it. I love this little book. It's about, I think it's called Passion Projects. It's about hobbies and cooking and making art. So I'm done with that page, and at first I wasn't sure what I was gonna do here, but then I got the idea to put the number for the books that I read this year. And I wanted to put the number in a circle or a tag, and I thought that these circles, they're acetate from Studio Calico, designed by Pibby Post. They're pretty cool. And then I have this this Happy Planner sticker sheet that I thought worked perfect. I love these borders. They have glitter, but you can't touch it. It's not coming off and haunting you for the rest of your life. So I really like that. To glue acetate down, you have to use a stronger adhesive, like the Extreme Adhesive. It's my favorite one for gluing rubber. The rubber little items that sometimes American Crafts does, and also acetate. And I just added that 70 with the Citrus Twist Kits alpha stickers. And this reading challenge one, this sticker sheet was from Feed Your Craft, but sadly Feed Your Craft does not exist anymore, so I just have to. I'm trying not to hoard, but I'm that kind of person that I'm like, okay, this sticker is for this special project, and I'm not gonna use it on random stuff. And I need to stop doing that, because I know that companies like Feed Your Craft are not around anymore, and sometimes Pipsticks, they don't do reprints, and that gives me like anxiety over, oh no, I'm gonna waste, like, quote unquote, waste this sticker sheet on a project that sucks. So it's a dumb thing to worry about. And I'm looking through my Everyday Explorer stamps, and this one that says, oh god, I need to eat something. So excited is from one of the Mini Book Makers Club kit, and most of the inks that I use are from Studio Calico, and I have a few StazOn that I like too. Those are pretty good. So those are the only two I use. There's a bunch of other good ones, but I'm emotionally attached to these. I really like how they stamp. And I had like a main book related kit, and I had a bunch of stickers and special stuff, but then I added stuff from other Studio Calico kits, my everyday drawer and stuff like that. But now that I finished the book, and this is like the last pages I have to do, and I already filmed the flip through, so I can't wait to share that with you. So I put almost everything apart. I just kept a few items together. I'm gonna add more bookmarks. I think that sticker sheet is not available anymore. I think it's called Make Your Mark. And this stamp that says done and done, it's so perfect. I think it's from the book club stamp set. I also have the digital version, which is what I use to add the rating to my books. And here I'm just going to stamp December 31st, because even though it's July, I am talking about the reading challenge. So of course it's a 1-year challenge, and I read 70 books. That was really good, between the book club and my love for audiobooks that I found out last year. It was a great way to hit 70. It was pretty easy. Now this year I got COVID and I was stupid for a long time. So my goal for this year is 25, and I think I read like 17 or 18. So if I am close to 25, I might add and pump it up to like 30, or who knows. But I'm just going to like keep my expectations low, because it's a stressful year, and COVID didn't help. So, and now I just wanted to put something in the back, because for some reason I wasn't okay with leaving these pages plain. And I was glad that I came up with, documenting the challenge, and the A to C challenge, and the reading challenge, and then adding best and worst. So these are just going to be filler cards. This paper is from Humble and Create, but now they have a new name. And I didn't look for it. But again, I used the same presentation paper from Epson. Okay, so now the name of the store is Chris Isaacs, which is the designer. I don't. At least she's not changing the style, so that's good. That sticker is from Moonloom, and I'm gonna layer it with some washi tape, and this sticker from Pipsticks. Like I tell you, I have so many book related stickers from Pipsticks, and the August Kit is also going to be like school and library related. And I was like, yeah, I have a lot of stickers. Maybe I should like unsubscribe from the kit. But then they make a cute kit, which is not fair to my wallet. But I'm gonna call it supporting a small business. And now they have a subscription with Hello Kitty, which I'm just going to like pretend it doesn't exist. I'm gonna pretend it exists inside my brain in a 90s Sanrio store, because I'm not getting another subscription. But it looks really cool. And this sticker sheet is a little bit more muted, which fits this sticker from Moonloom and the paper from Humble and Create. Now for the front cover, I'm gonna use also another paper from Humble and Create. This one says New Chapter, and I thought it was perfect for the intro of this mini book, because this is volume 2. I already have the first flip through if you're interested in that. I grabbed another Moonloom sticker, and I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna layer the washi tape from Studio Calico with the labels, also from Studio Calico, and the Pipstick stickers. Honestly, at the beginning, I didn't know why people kept using tweezers for stickers, especially because I have long nails. It's pretty easy to peel it and hold it. But it's so cool because like sometimes my finger covers a bunch and you don't see the whole picture, and this makes it a lot easier to see the whole thing without your big fat thumb on the way. Here are the close-ups and photos of the pages I made. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the flip through, and I hope you're having an awesome day. Bye.